There are 5 varieties of laser weapons in DCS for the F-18 Charlie. We will demo 4 of these today. All except the Maverick missile are converted general-purpose bombs. Today's 4 include the GBU-12 500-pound guided bomb, the GBU-10 2,000-pound guided bomb, the GBU-24 Paveway 3 penetrator guided bomb, which has a steel nose behind a nose-mounted guidance unit. It also has special fins that improve guidance and also provides for slightly extended range. And finally, the AGM-65 Echo Maverick, a powered missile, which gives this weapon a bit more standoff, especially if a JFAC is providing the targeting laser. Today's mission is 4 missions all rolled into one. This mission introduces our use of the Fallon Range Complex, specifically the Echo Range and the Bravo 17 impact area. We will drop the GPU-12 and the GPU-10 there, the first on a weapons depot and the second on a warehouse, both located in the impact area. Then we will return VFR to Tonopah below controlled airspace via the Walker Lake area, where we will strike a high-value target located in a building. We will use the GPU-12 for that target. Finally, we will strike a convoy using the AGM-65 Echo to hit the SA-19 Tunguska, which is providing anti-air support for that mobile ground force. Okay folks, welcome to Tonopah and WTI 4 Smart Weapons Laser Series. And today we're going to do 4 missions all rolled up into one. We're going to be going up to the Fallon Ranges. We're going to talk about 4 of the 5 laser-guided weapons that are available in DCS. The first will be the GBU-24 penetrator bomb. The second will be the GBU-10 2,000-pound bomb. Third will be the GBU-12, which is a 500-pound bomb GBU, and it's the smallest of the GBU family. And the final one will be the AGM-65 Echo Maverick, which is obviously a guided missile, laser-guided missile. And so that's the gist of the story. Just briefly, we're going to go from Tonopah via 2 TACANs up to Point Echo, which is part of the, it's a mountain on the eastern edge of the Echo Range. Then we're going to go to Bravo 17's live ordnance area and drop a couple of heavy weapons. We'll drop down VFR to the Walker area and use our smallest weapon, the GBU-12, to hit the high-value target that's in a building in a small village here, small town. And then on the way back southeast, we'll look for a convoy that's on a road between Mina Airport and the Walker area. And several vehicles, one of which is a mobile SAM, the SA-19 Tunguska, and we'll try to take that out with the Maverick. And then we'll come on back. And we're utilizing this tack on the way back just to keep out of Bravo 20 and Bravo 19. And that's pretty much it. And I think it's time for us to taxi on out of here. So let's see here, make sure I get this off. And we'll just go ahead and get that set up and we'll taxi. Okay, we'll salute to Luther and Mark on the way out. Ground, Fist 407, taxi to runway 32 at Bravo.
Roger, Fist 407, taxi to runway 32 at Bravo, cleared to cross Foxtrot, altimeter setting 30.05.
Yeah, Fist 407, Roger, cleared to taxi to 32 at Bravo, crossing Foxtrot. Altimeter setting is 30.02. Excuse me, 05. And tower Fist 407 ready for takeoff at Bravo.
Roger, Fist 407, cleared for takeoff runway 32, winds 180 at 7 knots, clear of the airport traffic area, switch Hamilton range control on 250.0.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to button 6. Banker, Fist 407, checking in, proceeding on the Fallon 4, or requesting the Fallon 4 procedure up to Fallon, and passing 7,500 feet now.
Roger, Fist 407, cleared for the Fallon 4 routing at flight level 240. Contact Oakland Center on 326.1, prior to exiting Nellis airspace.
Fist 407, Roger, climb to flight level 240. Wilco. And when I switch over, it'll be 32512. Okay, and the next TACAN is channel 98. So TACAN 98. There it is. Coming left. Okay, and since we're going up to 24 now, I'm going to go ahead and change the altimeter setting to 2992 because we'll be in controlled airspace. And we'll level off at 24,000 once we get there. Okay, it was 32512.
Fist 407, Banker, frequency change approved.
Roger, Fist 407, we're switching now to Oakland Center. Oakland Center, Fist 407, is proceeding on the Fallon 4 procedure up to Fallon at flight level 240.
Fist 407, Oakland Center, maintain flight level 240, cleared to Point Echo.
Roger, Fist 407, clear direct Point Echo, maintaining flight level 240. Okay, let's go up to point 4 and we'll level off at 24,000, so we've got about 1,000 to go. Okay, so let's do our fence-in check. So we'll go master arm on, air to ground, and let's see, we'll put this on receive, we'll put that on bypass, we'll go to HMD, and we'll turn on our receivers. Okay, let's put in the codes now for all of our weapons. First one is going to be the GBU 24, and we want to put that in there. We're going to use 1747 today. Enter. And let's also turn on our FLIR. Let's get that cooled down. And I'm going to go through all these things and put them in there. Let's see. Okay, code 1747. Enter. Okay. And the code for the little weapon, and it'll be 1747. Enter. And for the harm, which is done slightly different, so we'll put that code in. So you go here, code 1747, enter, and it's in there. Okay, so we'll go back to the GBU 24, which is going to be our first weapon off the rails today. And we're going to use pre-planned mode and tail fuse, indicated by that. The code's already in there, only one, so quantity's good. With the GPU 24 in the pre-planned mode, we need a heading, and so we're going to put that in using the UFC Claire heading. And the heading we're going to use comes from the requirements for Bravo 17. They require a southerly heading 180, 181 I think is the actual heading, so I'll put that in. And let's see, heading 181, enter, and it sticks in there. So I think we've got that all set up, ready to go. Now we just have to wait on the FLIR. So let's go ahead and select the FLIR over here so we know when it's ready. And we got that shortcut from Oakland Center, and they'll switch us over to Fallon here as we get closer to Point Echo, which is the mountaintop here. Now this is the Echo range between this ridge and this ridge. That valley is the Echo Valley there. And then this area here near this dry lake bed, that's Bravo 17, and that's where our target is. And shortly we'll switch over to waypoints 5 and 6. Those are the two targets that are going to drop our two heavy weapons on in the impact area of portion of Bravo 17. Put TACAN 119 back in there because that's the next one I'm going to be using. Okay, I can see that this is kind of where I'm heading, so I've got a good heading. I'm going to go ahead and bring up waypoint 5, and hopefully we'll be able to pick it up. It's on the other side of this ridge, but as we get closer, you'll see we'll come out from behind that, as indicated by the target indicator on my HMD. Okay, one thing I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and turn on the laser. Now the GPU doesn't have an automatic one, so we are going to select trigger because we're going to have to do a manual. And I'm going to put in the right code, which is 1747. Oops. Now 1747. Enter. Okay. All right. The code is in there. And I think we could probably go sensor select right for the right DDI and verify that we've got the right target. And we'll go to the narrow field of view to blow it up. And now we'll just kind of fine tune it here a little bit. Right about there. And we'll...
Fist 407, Oakland Center. Contact Fallon range on 230.25.
Roger, Oakland, Fist 407 contacting Fallon range. Okay, and that is on 23025. Fallon, Fist 407, approaching Point Echo for entry into the Echo range and Bravo 17 for the next 15 minutes.
Roger, Fist 407, cleared on the range. Say type and number of weapons to be dropped. No spotter available. Remain this frequency while on the range.
Roger, Fist 407 is cleared onto the Echo and Bravo 17 ranges. I'm carrying, we'll be dropping 2,000-pound GBUs on the impact area in Bravo 17.
Fist 407, cleared to drop at your discretion.
Okay, we are set to enter, cleared to enter, and we're going to kind of take kind of a left-hand turn here. This is a good altitude for the strike, the drop of this first weapon. And as I said, there is no auto mode for the laser, so this will be manual lasing. And we'll try to use about a 180, 181 attack heading for this weapon as we entered. Okay, there's the azimuth steering line. And we're within the parameters for this weapons drop. And as you can see, the symbology is a dashed line with the two markers for maximum range and minimum range. Maximum here and minimum here. We're in the pre-planned mode. We're using the FLIR for targeting, and we got 40 seconds to time to maximum range. And we should see the New Year's ball start dropping here shortly. And I think the crosshairs are set pretty good, so I'll leave it alone. And here comes the New Year's ball, as I mentioned. And on the MPCD is the little orange box that indicates the parameters for this weapon, left and right, maximum range and minimum range. And as the ball hits the maximum range, we should see the left and right boundaries, and the line will go solid. And there they are. So we're a little bit closer to the right boundary, and I'm going to go ahead and hold the weapons release cue down as we fly through the little ball there. And we should see the weapon fall away, and there it is. And that's time to impact. Remember now there is no auto lasing for this weapon. And so I will, about 35 seconds, I'll pull the trigger. The trigger is boxed. And here goes the trigger. And you can see the LTD/R is blinking, and as is the symbology on the right DDI. 20 seconds, time to impact. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit here so we can see the weapon hit better. And we're getting pretty close. There it is, boom. Okay, so hit target. And I'm turning north again so we can deliver the second weapon. And in order to stay within the range here at Bravo 17 and Echo, I want to be over no further west than the ridge line. So we'll just kind of fly up the ridge. Okay, you can see the impact area over there. Our next target is right here at Warehouse. Here's Bravo 17 East and Bravo 17 West. Okay, just going to start heading north here, and I am going to switch to waypoint 6 and zoom in. Looks like that's pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and designate that as the next target. And we're all set, at least for target. I'm just finishing trimming up here a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the autopilot while I set up the weapon. So let's go to the other weapon, the heavy weapon, standard GBU, 2,000 pounder. It's in the auto mode, so we'll just verify that it's going to be a standard auto delivery. We're going to put the fuse to instantaneous. There's only one weapon, so quantity mult is 1. And 1747 does match the pod. And let's see, that's pretty much it for that, I think. Code's all in there. And the laser switch is in ARM, as indicated on the HUD and on the DDI. Okay, over here, this is the city of Fallon. Here's Fallon Naval Air Station. This is Bravo 20 for the Fallon complex, similar to the one down in Hamilton. And Bravo 19's down here, I think. And that's Walker Lake behind us. Okay, I think we're far enough north, so we're going to turn inbound. Okay, now this weapon doesn't require any specific heading. But the range does, so we're going to stick with what we've got. And this is close enough to the southerly heading for our purposes here. Okay, and this is just a standard auto delivery. So we won't get the New Year's ball, we'll just get the standard weapons release queue coming down at about 4 seconds. And it looks like we got about 80 seconds to go, so plenty of time. So I'm going to put it on autopilot for a second while I verify everything. Okay, we've got the proper weapon selected. We're air to ground with the master on. We've got a code of 1747 in there, auto delivery, good fusing, single weapon. The pod has the same fusing, or the same code, 1747. We've got a target designated. It is the correct target. The laser switch is in ARM, is indicated by ARM on the HUD and on the DDI. Okay, we're about 11 miles from the target, indicated on both the DDI and the HUD. Okay, we got the same kind of indicator for weapons parameters. Okay, coming up on weapons release, there's the release queue. I've got my hand down on the, there goes the weapon, and it is an auto weapon, so I am going to undo the trigger there because we don't need that. And it looks like 16 seconds to laser on. And I'll back off there so we can see the weapon hit the target. All trimmed out now, and there's lasers on. 7, 5, 4, so we should see impact anytime, any second here. Boom. Okay, blew up the warehouse. Okay, that's good. All right. Fallon FIS 407 is complete, and we'll be descending down to below 18 and proceeding towards the Walker Lake area. And thanks for letting us use your range today.
Copy 407. Cleared off range frequency. Have a safe flight.
Copy that. FIS 407 is switching tactical. Okay, I'm going to go over to button 6 because that's the next person we're going to be talking to. Okay, I'm going to stop here at about 16.5. Set the power up a little bit and the autopilot. And then before I go any further, I'm going to make sure I get back into the local altimeter setting, which is 3005. Set. And we'll go through, we'll start selecting the weapon to go against the high value target, which is in this area down here. So that's the small weapon. We'll start turning in that direction here. And let's see, air to ground, master arm, we've got the small weapon. This is a auto mode weapon and a fusing of instantaneous. We've got quantity 1 selected. And like I said, the fusing matches what's in the pod. And let's go ahead and get the laser arm. So we got the arm on both the DDI and the HUD. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get over to the target. We got to designate it yet. So let's go to 7 and designate it. And that shows us where it is. Looking at the screen, it looks like the right target, but we'll examine it here shortly. Just get over here and make sure that the caret lines up with the diamond on the heading tape, or close to it for now. And I'm just going to go back to autopilot on here while we look at everything. Okay, that's armed. Okay, we got all that. We got the altimeter setting here. We got we're at button 6. We got the attack and set, which is good for going into back into the base. And let's see, we got air to the ground. We're masters on still. All that is set up as we discussed. This is a standard auto drop. We got 86 seconds to release, and let's go ahead and examine what we got on the DDI here. Okay, looks like the building we're looking for, but let's just get a better look at it. Okay, that looks like it pretty much. I think that's a good aim point, and we'll leave it in area track. And that's all we need for this particular target. 62 seconds to release, and I think we're looking pretty good. Okay, just making sure I haven't forgot something here. About 10 miles to the target, 43 seconds to release, and it's a standard azimuth steering line, and we'll get the standard weapons release cue coming down at about 4 seconds. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to take it off of autopilot and steer back towards the steering line. And I'm going to blow up the target a little bit here. Okay, coming down, 4 seconds just about there. There's the, I'm holding down the weapons release button. Boom, there goes the weapon. Not much of a trim change, just a small weapon inboard. And let's go to wide area view here and see what we get. About 5 seconds till the laser to come on. This is auto laze, as you can tell. I'm not holding down the trigger or anything. It's but the LTD R is flashing on the HUD, and the crosshairs are flashing on the DDI. So took out that high value target. Okay, so let's go ahead and get set up for the next one. So let's select the MAV. It's got the code in there that matches the code on the pod. Hit MAV one more time, and I'm going to put the sensor select on the HUD, undesignate so I can get my reticle on the HMD, and put the cursor or the aiming diamond out there where I think the convoy is going to be located. Bring the nose around to pretty close to where I think it is going to be, and we will move it around here. Let's see, where is this? There we go. Okay, there is the convoy. Now the trick is to find where the those are tanks. There is the vehicle we're looking for. Okay, it is tracking. I'm going to switch to DDI 1. It uncages automatically, and then I'm going to go back to DDI 2, and hopefully, well, I guess we need to turn on the switch. That helps. Okay, that does it. There it is. Let's wait a little bit. Let's get to a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. Drive it in. Steer it over towards it. Fire it away. Okay, there it goes. And we will watch that thing to make sure it doesn't shoot at us. Okay, I am going to back it off here a little bit so I can see other vehicles. Let's hope it hits. Let's hope it hits. Let's see if it's going to come after me. Any second now. Boom! Got him. Okay, and there he is. Okay, let's head on back to the base. I believe that's the TACAN there, but let's just verify that real quick. HSI, that's the TACAN, and we are on channel 119, that's correct. So let's go ahead and climb up to about 15.5. And we got 59, 5.9 on the gas. Give Fallon, or excuse me, Hamilton a call. Banker, Fist 407, coming from the Walker area, 15.5, looking for transit and landing at Tonopah.
Fist 407, entry and transit approved. Bravos 19 and 20 are cold. Clear direct Saddleback. Present altitude approved. Switch tower at your discretion.
Roger, clear direct to Saddleback and maintain 15.5. Okay. And Banker, Fist 407, settle back inside. I'd like to switch tower.
Fist 407, Banker, frequency change approved.
Roger, switching tower button 4. Hey, just take a look around as I approach the initial, make sure there's no other traffic coming in simultaneously with me. Normally the big sky theory is comforting, but these initials are kind of funnel points. Tower, Fist 407, saddle back for the overhead, full stop.
Fist 407, cleared for the overhead runway 32, left turns.
Tower, Fist 407, numbers.
Fist 407, cleared left brake.
Roger, left brake approved. Tower, Fist 407 is beam gear, full stop.
Fist 407, tower, winds 180 at 7, altimeter setting 30.05, cleared to land runway 32.
Roger, clear to land, Fist 407. And ground, Fist 407, taxi Foxtrot to my line.
Fist 407, cleared to test hangars, via Foxtrot Bravo.
Roger, cleared Foxtrot back to the test line. Okay, let's bring up the checklist. And parking brake is set. INS knob is coming off. And let's see, okay, and then the canopy. Okay, and the right engine coming down, and the hydraulics should go to 0. We should get a flaps light, but it didn't come on, so we'll just go ahead and kill the battery once that's the hydraulics are 0. Okay, that's it, folks.